What's up, fellow nerds? It's Dr. Paul. Before we get into more advanced cleaning and pressing, and especially wet cleaning methods, I just wanted to give credit where it's due with a couple of references here to some of the material that I used to learn what I do. So the first book that I have here, all three of these books are available on Amazon. Highly recommend them. First book I have is called Comic Book Pressing and Cleaning, a How-To Guide by Jacob Gadbois. I assume that's how you pronounce it. I've interacted with Jacob through the internet, and he's been very helpful. This is a great guide to get you started. All of these are tools to get you started. Practice is how you become good at these skills. So as I said, he's been generous with his time, and a great book. Another book that I learned a lot from is Comic Book CPR, which is Clean Press Renew, or as we call it, Clean Press Resubmit. This is by Michael Sorensen. Michael has a YouTube channel, which I highly recommend you check out. And also, there are two Facebook groups that deal with comic book pressing. One of them is led by Michael, and a great community of folks that are helping each other out, giving feedback, providing answers, free of charge, generously donating their time. I learned a lot from these folks. Highly recommend you check out this channel, purchase this book. And then the most recent addition to our tool chest is this book, Comic Book Stain Removal and Whitening, Foxing, Tanning, Tide Lines. This is a supplemental guide to this book and builds upon it. Again, the main author is Michael Sorensen. This particular book has major contributions from Joe, I assume it's Topjewski, Chris Trump, James Walgert. I've interacted with these folks as well through the Facebook group, and I've also interacted with a number of these folks: Gregory DeFore, Gabe Gandara, D'Angelo Long, Daniel McAbee, Stephen Nathan, John Suter, and Larry Ziegelman. Multiple people here have given freely of their time to get me started and help me, and for me to bounce ideas off of. That said, again, this book available on Amazon. Encourage you to check it out. All of this material is now in the public domain, meaning the folks that published it don't own it anymore, right? It's up to us to credit the work that we're basing our work on to these folks, but then it's also up to us to build upon it, right? So take these resources, take other resources that you can find on the internet, take YouTube videos, and then take a whole bunch of books and a whole bunch of practice time and develop some skills for yourself. And you will be surprised at the things you can do if you are willing to invest in this craft. So again, thanks to these folks. Again, highly recommend these texts to help you get started. And the main thing is, take this material, learn from it, put it to practice, develop new methods. If we weren't doing that, we wouldn't have books like this. So that's my take on it. And hopefully those of you that are interested will go out and develop these skills and do this research. And we will all grow as a community, helping each other and making these comic books resources that can be shared for the next generation that'll actually last. All right, thanks. Happy hunting, and take care of one another.